Welcome, beautiful dreamer. I'm so glad you're here. This is a space to rest, to dream, and to come home to yourself. I'm Susan Bruck, and I invite you to listen and receive. Simply let the sound, story, and stillness carry you into deeper peace. Welcome, beautiful dreamer. Today's meditation is called Bits and Bobs. It's a gentle journey of releasing what no longer serves you and welcoming back the pieces of yourself you may have hidden away. Find a comfortable place to rest, soften your breath, and let's begin. Hello and welcome, beautiful dreamer. I am so glad that you are here for this meditation story about what holds us together. Before we begin the story, get comfortable. You can sit or lay down, whatever feels best. If you're sitting, either have your feet flat on the floor or you can sit cross-legged. And let's begin with some heart breaths. Breathing in and out through your nose at your own comfortable pace. Focusing on your heart center. You can put a hand there if you like, or both hands, or one on your heart center and one on your belly, or just focus your attention there. Allow your eyes to close if they haven't already, or soften your gaze. And focusing on that heart center, breathe in peace and breathe out calm. 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 And now let go of your focus on your breath and just rest. Imagine yourself held in loving arms or wrapped in the wings of your angel, held safe as you rest and listen to this story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. She was an ordinary little girl, as sweet and special as ordinary little girls are. And more than anything, she wanted to be loved. She wanted to be known. She wanted to be accepted. One day her mother said to her, "My child, you laugh too loud. Little girls should not laugh so loudly." Well, the child wanted to do everything just right. So she took her big, hearty laugh, and she found an empty shoebox. And she stuck her laugh in that shoebox and tucked it under her bed. As time went on, the little girl became curious. She asked a lot of questions. Why is the sky blue? Why are you so sad, Mama? But her mama turned away when she asked the questions. So the little girl took her curiosity and put it in the box with her laugh and kept it under the bed. One day she fell down and skinned her knee and started to cry. But her teacher said, "You are a big girl, and big girls do not cry." So when she got home later, she took her pain and her tears and put them in the box under her bed. She kept putting away little bits and bobs of herself, trying to be the best she could, being a good girl, being a nice girl. People told her, "You are such a good girl." No one told her anymore to use her kind words, for she was always nice. And so the little girl grew. And after a while she forgot about the box under the bed, even though sometimes little giggles came out of it, or a few muffled cries. But one day, she had a project she was working on, and she needed a bottle of glue. She looked where the glue was always kept with the other craft supplies, but there was no glue. She asked her mom if she had seen the glue, but no, she didn't. She hadn't. Well, the girl looked high and low and did not find the glue, and finally she gave up because she was tired and it was time for bed. And as she walked close to her bed, she found some white, sticky drops on the floor. What is that, she wondered. She touched it. It felt like glue. She followed the drops, and they led to her old shoebox. And there was a lot of noise coming from there. So she opened the lid, and inside were two little children, just the size of small dolls. "Hello," they said. "I'm Bitsy." "And I'm Bob," said the other, and they jumped out of the box and started running all over the house. Bitsy laughed and laughed and laughed as she raced around and pulled things off of shelves and pulled the cat's tail and wreaked all kinds of mischief. Bob, however, ran around for a minute, but then just walked around with her head down and her shoulders slumped, sniffling and whining. "Oh my," thought the girl, "Mother will not like this." Finally, Bitsy and Bob got tired, and they crawled back into their little box to rest. The girl covered them with a little doll blanket and tucked them back under the bed. She put the lid on too. But every now and again she heard wild laughter and sniffling and tears coming from under her bed, and she opened the box and let Bitsy and Bob come out to play for a while. Sometimes little bits and bobs of them fell off. She found them around the house and glued them back together, even though she felt uncomfortable having them around. She didn't feel right letting them go to pieces. And so it went for many a long year. Bitsy and Bob occasionally coming out and running around the house or walking, trudging, and then going back into their box to rest. And the girl grew into a woman. She went to college and got a degree. She got a good job. She got married. She had a daughter. She forgot all about Bitsy and Bob. But one day her little girl looked under her mama's bed and found that old dusty box and pulled it out. She looked at Bitsy and Bob in wonder. "Who are they?" she asked her mother. "We are Bitsy and Bob," the little bits and bobs answered. "We used to be part of your mama, but she did not want us. So here we are." "Mama," said the little girl, "why did you not want these bits and bobs?" "Ah, my love," said the mother, "I wanted so much for my mother to love me that I put away all the pieces that she didn't like. The ones she didn't like, the ones that made her uncomfortable. And one day they glued themselves together. Into Bitsy and Bob. And they have lived in the box under my bed ever since." "Oh, Mama," said the little girl, "I love Bitsy and Bob, but I would love them better if they were back where they belonged. I love them to pieces." And the little girl took Bitsy and Bob out of their box, and she held them close to her heart. And they fell to pieces. The little girl heard her mama's big, bold laugh that had been stored away for so long. "Oh, Mama," she said, "I want to hear you laugh like that." And her mama took her big laugh and held it close to her heart. And it went back in. And she looked at her beautiful daughter. So beautiful, so wonderful, so wise. And she laughed. She laughed so hard she cried. The little girl laughed too. And all the bits and bobs that were Bitsy and Bob swirled through the air and swirled back. To the little girl who was now a mama with a little girl of her own. It took a while for them all to settle back in where they had come from. But the mama beamed with joy and laughter, and when she hurt, she cried. And when she was angry, she spoke with power. And she loved her little girl so deeply. And she made sure that her little girl knew that her mama loved every little bit and bob of her. Beautiful dreamer, what bits and bobs have you put away in an old dusty box? See if you can hear one calling to you. And if it feels right, wash off the glue and the dust and ask that piece of yourself what they want, what they need to feel whole and loved. And if you're ready, If they're ready, welcome them back home. Take care of them. Love them as part of yourself, for who it is, for who you are. Ask these pieces of yourself as you're ready what dreams they have left behind, what dreams they have now. Dream them back into your heart, to your energy, into your body. Take a minute now to rest quietly and let your energy settle. Feel yourself held in loving arms or wrapped in angel's wings. And we will complete this meditation after this time of silence. If you wish to keep resting, just turn off this recording or just ignore the rest for now. If you're ready to come back, bring your attention to your heart center once again. and to your breath. Breathing in peace and breathing out calm. 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 And bring your awareness back to your physical body. Feel whatever part of you is resting on the ground or a chair or your bed. Feel yourself supported by the earth. Feel the wind, the air on your skin. Wiggle your fingers and toes if that feels good. You can also stretch. And gently allow your eyes to open, coming back to the present moment, to this time and this place. And that completes our meditation. I wish you sweet dreams, deep peace, and healing rest until we meet again. Thank you for joining me for this Bits and Bobs meditation. May you walk a little lighter, remembering that every part of you belongs. If you'd like to continue traveling this path together, you can find more practices and reflections in the Beautiful Dreamer Society on Substack. Thank you so much for listening to the Beautiful Dreamer Society podcast. Until next time, this is Susan Bruck, and I wish you healing rest, sweet dreams, and deep peace.